Xander is now 13-0, 9 knockouts. He is looking to go to 14-0 before his 20th birthday, which will be in about what is that? Like four weeks or so. Xander, you gonna be 20?
September 5th. So in about 4 weeks.
All right, man.
Man, I'm excited. Fighting for a regional belt for the first time in my career. Accomplishing all my goals, accomplishing one of the biggest goals that I have for 2022. So I'm just blessed. I'm blessed to be here. I'm blessed to be here with you guys. Thank you guys for the opportunity always.
Yeah,
and man, it's just from this point on, after I win this regional title, it's the top dogs, and that's what we were looking for.
So like this is like the like you feel like that once it's this, like, are you looking to like climb up the ranks of 154? Like, because I know you've kind of gone and I couldn't believe you were making 147. You're a moose, so like, that physically doesn't make sense to me. But is this going to be the home that you're at for a while? And is that going to be like the first world title you're going to be hunting, you think?
Definitely. I feel like 154 will be the first weight class that will be winning a title, a world title at. I feel great. I don't struggle making the weight. Right now I'm a week away. I'm a week out, and I look good. I feel good. It's just part of it. I have a great team behind me, and they take care of me. I just have to follow instructions and go out there and have fun. But yeah, so I feel like 154 will be the weight class that I will be competing for a world title first.
So Xander, is this has to be just a great overall feeling for everything to seem like it's coming together, because we know so many guys that kind of have all these fights and the payoff never comes. But for you, you've seemed to been making that gradual move into the spotlight to where you're going to get your opportunity, and to finally get an opportunity like this, it has to feel great for all this to just come together.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like, Top Rank, they've been doing a great job with me since day one, putting me in the fights that they know that are the correct fight for me, with the correct opponent, the correct show, with the correct crowd. Everything that they've been doing, it's been amazing, and I'm just glad to have a great promotional company behind me, and also have the great matchmakers that I have, and Brad Goodman and Bruce Strampler. They are Hall of Famer and future Hall of Famer matchmakers, and also the fans want to see me. They are supporting me since day one, so that's also another big factor. When the company sees that there's a young fighter that people wants to see, they want to put him to fight. They want to make him look good, and I think that's what Top Rank's been doing, and I'm just blessed. Again, I'm just blessed to be in the position that I am today. I'm taking advantage of every opportunity they give me. This will be my third co-main event, and I'm just amazed and blessed to be here.
Yeah, this has got to be an interesting one for you, because you grew up with Teofimo, making his comeback. Like, is that a special thing for you too? The idea that you get to be on a card with him, a very much anticipated return.
100%. It's something that we always talked about, is growing up. Being in the same card together, and now it's going to be the first time that we can be in a card, and him coming back after that loss. I think he's going to look really good. He has a good opponent in front of him, but I feel like Teofimo is hungry. At 140, he looks good. He looks strong, and I feel he's going to take advantage of all of his abilities.
Do you like that's the one thing that's been cool about that, because that division has been so damn competitive between him and George getting the belts, and now George fought Devin got the belts, and it seems like maybe we'll get Ryan Garcia versus Gervonta Davis. Like, do you like seeing that the idea, because we've seen in other weight classes we never get the fights that we want to see, right? And lightweight, they've kind of been going that route. And do you want to do that? Like, if you get to the top of 154, do you see yourself being a guy like that, where you'll be like George and like want to take on the toughest guy immediately?
I love it. I love the idea of the best fighting the best. That's what boxing is all about. If we look at, it's different topics, but if we look at it, the UFC is only one, which I get it. It's just the UFC. So the top guys have to fight the top guys. There's no escaping. Oh no, I want to fight this guy's next, or I want to fight. No, you have to fight the next guy in line. And in boxing, because we have so many promotions, it's a bit difficult. It's a bit more harder to do that. But I feel like promotions have to come together and then realize that the only way that boxing is gonna get back to where it was before is by all this top guys fighting each other, beating each other. I feel like this era now, everybody's trying to protect that everybody's scared or not scared, or just they don't want to go into a fight not knowing that they can come out victorious. And I feel like I'm not that type of guy. I don't care about losing that. Oh, it's not that I'm gonna lose it. I train hard to stay undefeated. But at the end of the day, we have to fight the top guys. And when I get to that point, when I get to that top level of my career, I want to be able to say when I retire that I fought everybody that was in front of me at any given time. Any given time that they gave me a name, I was ready to fight. And that's what I want my legacy to be remembered as.
Now, we wanted to ask you about this. So one of the stories this week, this is under the category of boxing in air quotes. Did you see all the drama that was going on this week with the Jake Paul Hasim Rahman Jr. deal?
Yeah.
And like, what do you make of this? I don't know who to believe here, Xander, because I don't know how much weight a guy is supposed to cut. Is it like who do you think is in the wrong here with this whole drama between Jake Paul's promotion pulling the fight and Rahman not wanting to make the weight? I don't know what to make of this because I've never cut weight like you have.
You know, it's a bit difficult because I don't know where Rahman started his weight cut. If he started at 215 and he couldn't go down to 200, then that's a little bit you kind of guess on that one, because I can cut 15 pounds easy. I mean, he's a big guy. He's a big dude. If you see Rahman, he's a huge dude. But I don't believe he started at 215 like he said he did, because that's just 15 pounds. That's just loading water and then cut that water back down, and that's it. You'll be on weight. But I mean, I just try to stay away from that drama. It's something that it's not in my weight class, something that I don't care about. I was going to buy the fight just to watch Amanda Serrano. Because she's my sister, I wanted to watch her. She's coming off a great fight. I think the biggest fight in women's history, and I just wanted to see her. But to be honest, the drama I did not care about. When they canceled the fight, I wasn't sad or happy. I was just whatever, just another fight that got canceled, you know.
But like that's the thing I wanted to know, because like as you say, 15 pounds, you could do that no problem.
Yeah,
you know, if you've gotten down to insane weight. Like, so what would you say? Like, what is a safe weight cut? Like the way you go about it. Like how, like when you're going into fight week next week, how much are you going to be? Like, what's the goal? Like, how much do you want to be away from 154?
I normally go into fight week 10, 11 pounds away from 154. So I'm going in at 164, 165. That's normally a regular wake up, 10 pounds, 8 pounds. That's just a normal wake up, because you don't want to go in there 2 pounds away, because then you won't be able to eat. You won't have energy. You won't feel good. So I feel like that last week, you got to feel like you're $1 million. You just there. You there to make weight and go fight. So I feel like when you start cutting weight, you start at the beginning of camp. You got 8 weeks of camp. You start making all the adjustments to make sure that when fight week comes, you're ready to make that weight. So I don't know how many weeks he had to prepare. I don't know how much time he had. But if he had 8 weeks and he couldn't make weight, I feel like he just knew he wasn't going to make weight, you know?
Yeah.
Because you prepare. I mean, you know your body. You know if you can make it or not. It's not rocket science. You could talk to your teammate. I don't think I'm going to make this. They tell you, hey, I think we got it. All right, let's do it. And then, or on the other hand, they're like, hey, yeah, we're not going to make it. Let's talk to them. Not wait for the last week to try to, convince everybody, oh, let's up it 15 pounds. Like 15 pounds is 15 pounds.
Right.
I don't care what anybody says. 15 pounds is 15 pounds. If somebody come up to me like, oh no, let's make it at 170 instead of 154. 170, what? I'm not gonna fight at 170. My weight class is 154. That's just, and not just 170, because if they make it at 170 8 weeks prior to the fight, I can bulk up to be ready for 170. But the week before the fight, that I'm already doing the weight cut. I already did all the hard work. I already paid my dues in the gym to come back and let's do it at 170 or 215. No, there's no way I'm gonna do that. Which I understood why, Jake didn't take the fight. It was a smart move. I mean, the guy's already sitting at 215. That means that when the time comes for fight, he's gonna be at least 230, 235.
Now, Xander, what are the chances you got this knockout coming up next week? Can we get another one of these? Can we get another one of the Tyler Hero snarls that was going down? Because for those who haven't seen, I think there's a couple fights back. Xander hit him with the knockout and then hit him with the old Tyler Hero snarl with the mean mug. Is there a chance we can get this? We can get this coming up next week.
Look, man. I have a veteran opponent in front of me. Never been knocked out. He got 26 fights, 22-4. He's a Mexican warrior. I know he's motivated to fight. So I don't want to say I'm gonna get a knockout. I'm gonna get the victory. It doesn't matter how it comes. I mean, I already put all the work in. I don't look for the knockout. I'll let the knockout come. If the knockout is there, I'm gonna take advantage of every single opportunity I get in there. But I that's the thing. I don't want to tell you, if I knock him out, I'm gonna do it, because then I'll forget. Like, I have so many things in my mind. I wanna get in the ropes. I wanna do it. Like, so many things but I promise that if I remember and I knock him out, I'll do it.
I love it. We gotta get Tyler Hero in the gym with you. Like, I saw him do a little bit of boxing last year. We gotta get Tyler Hero over to Davey. We need to get him in the sweat box and get him on the mitts with Xander. That's what's got to happen. And then one day, what happens is we gotta have Tyler Hero walking you to the ring. That's what's got to go down.
That's whenever I fight here in South Florida. I wanna hold that one for whenever I fight down here in South Florida.
Yes, do you think that's good? Because you've done you've been doing Madison Square Garden a lot, and I know you got dreams of fighting in Puerto Rico. But you listen, you've lived down here, you were raised down here. Is that a goal? Like, do you have dreams of doing one down here ever?
100%. We've been thinking of many places that we can do it. The Hard Rock, the AAA, which is another name now. I don't know the name now. But American Airlines.
It's FTX.
We want to do it here where the Panthers play. I mean, there's a couple spots that I would love to do it. But again, it's a lot more difficult to do it, because Top Rank has to find a co-promotion. They have to find a lot, and other things. They have to talk to the governor. They have to do a million things before that happens. But that's something that we have planned out, and which is something that we really want to do.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
We were talking about this. Like, man, we got to see Xander live, man. That's got to be a thing.
Man.
We got to see you.
I promise. On TV it's fun, but live there it's like a whole different vibe. Like you go in there, and it's like going to a 2013 Miami Heat finals. Like, you just in the game. You just come on, let's go. It's time to play.
Man, well, listen. Best of luck coming up next week. You guys can catch him ESPN co-main event. He is going to be taking on Elias Espadas. Xander Zayas looking to go to 14-0 before he turns the age of 20, which will be coming up. So happy early birthday.
Thank you.
We wish you a happy and healthy fight week, man. We love watching the journey, and we always appreciate you making time for us.
Definitely.
Thank you, guys. I always like, speaking to you guys, and it's always a pleasure.
Yeah, absolutely. Take care, Xander.